Assalamualaikum. Hai, nama saya Muhammad. My name is Muhammad Farihan Berusti. Water quality sampling. Objective: investigation of physico-chemical aspect of collected sample to find pH, electrical conductivity, chloride, total dissolved solids, total hardness, dissolved oxygen, calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and alkalinity. Comparative data between OW and BW in relation with water quality standard. Equipment: physico-chemical meter and probe, water quality meter, turbidity meter, trowel, bucket and water container. Number 1. Put the probe in river. Then, take and record the reading obtained on the WQ meter. Then, using a trowel to put water into the bucket. Then, using a syringe, input water into the sample bottle. Then, take a reading and record the turbidity reading. And the last reading found will be analyzed. Next.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fazila binti Azmi. Introduction for BOD. BOD is one of the most common measure of pollutant organic material in water. BOD indicates the amount of organic matter present in water. Therefore, a low BOD is an indicator of good quality water, while a high BOD indicates polluted water. Next. BOD level in milligram per liter. 1 until 2, very good. There will not be much organic matter present in the water supply. 3 to 5, fair, moderately clear. 6 to 9, poor, somewhat polluted, usually indicates that organic matter present and microorganisms are decomposing that waste. 100 or more, very poor, very polluted, contains organic matter. Next.
For objective for BOD test to determine BOD of surface water. Apparatus for this test is BOD incubator, glass stopper BOD bottles, conical flask, measuring cylinder, pipe with elongated tip, burette stand, wash bottle. The procedure BOD test is completely fill 2 BOD bottles with dilution water into additional BOD bottles, partially fill with dilution water, carefully mix the proper volume of sample and add dilution water until the bottles are completely filled. And then stopper each bottle, taking care to avoid trapping air bubbles inside the bottle as the bottle stoppers are inserted. Fill the top of each bottle neck around the stopper with dilution water, and then determine the initial DO contents of each set of duplicate bottle, including the dilution water blend, and then place the remaining bottles in the incubator at 20 Celsius and incubate for 5 days. And then at the end of exactly 5 days, 3 hours, test the DO contents of the incubate bottle. And then calculate the BOD for each dilution. The dilution water blanks are used only to check the quality of the dilution water. If the quality of the water is good and free from impurities, the depletion of DO should be less than 0.2 mg per L, and in any event, do not use the depletion obtained as a blank correction. Samples treated for chlorine should always be seen.
Total suspended solid. Objective to determine the concentration of total suspended solid in a water sample. Apparatus: glass microfiber filter dish 5.5 meter. Disposable aluminium dish. Suction flask 1000 milliliter. 47 glass microanalysis filter holder. Drying over for operation at 103 Celsius to 105 Celsius. This indicator analytical balance capable of weighing to 1.1 milligram distillate water. Procedure: shake the sample vigorously and transfer 100 ml of sample to the filter using a large orifice volumetric pipe. Place pre-wake filter on the filtration apparatus and wet it with a small volume of distilled water to feed it. Turn on the pump. Pour the sample into the filter holder. Raise the pipe and funnel onto the filter with small volume of distilled water. Keep running the pump until draining the residual distilled water out of the funnel. Turn off the pump. Transfer the filter to an aluminium dish. Place the filter in an oven and dry it at 103 to 105 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Cool in a desiccator and wait. This procedure chart. Switch on the balance at least half hour before the test. Then note down the initial dry weight of the crucible. Filter the field water sample using Wattman filter paper. Take 20 ml of filtered water sample in the crucible. Place the crucible inside the oven at 103 degrees Celsius. After drying in the overcool to room temperature in desiccator. Note down the final dry weight of the crucible.
Alkalinity Test objectives: to gain a knowledge of the method used to measure pH and alkalinity, to be able to calibrate pH meter, to determine the alkalinity of water sample and express it in terms of ppm of CaCO5. Next. Procedure. Step 1. Reach pH electrode and 150 ml beaker with distilled water. Step 2. Transfer 100 ml of water sample into beaker. Step 3. Dip pH electrode into the sample. Step 4. Stir the sample with a magnetic stirrer. Step 5. Record pH when constant reading is obtained at pH meter. Step 6. At HCI 0.02 meter using bread. An increment of 0.2 milliliter into breaker. Mix the solution thoroughly with the magnetic stirrer. Step 7. Record pH when a constant reading is observed. Step 8. Continue adding HCI with 0.2 milliliter and measure pH until pH 4.0 is reached. That's all.